You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Dr. Iron Fist, Vitali, Klitschko. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage. And they'll be facing the Wild One. And they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll meet as heavyweights.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Vitali Klitschko from Ukraine, coming off a very close win. They're coming up against Wild One from Micronesia. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Ukraine, Vitali Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner from Micronesia, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with orange, the Wild One.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice defense on that hook. How about that time counter shot? This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. That hook is parried away. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know, well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. Nope, that jab not going to score. entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? A perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Got out of the way of that right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. He threw the hook, didn't land. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Good counter punching. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Counter punch right up the middle. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Swing and a miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Back and forth they go. Can't land that jab. That left hook is blocked. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Klitschko is on the canvas. referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. It's nothing there.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. You've got to wonder how big of a... And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. Klitschko is dazed. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. And this with that jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and there's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Looking to land the hooks. Nobody home with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That left hook missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Right uppercut just off target. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Down goes Klitschko. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Only catching air with that hook. That jab doesn't find a home. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That'll be a and we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The straight right just misses. That jab misses. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Klitschko is dazed. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter shot. Missing with that jab. Missing with that right hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.